All right, y'all, we are live. Peace, peace to everybody in the name of Jesus, our Messiah. May the Lord bless all of you. Man, what a night it has been, guys. What a night it has been. Honestly, I shorted yesterday, right, when we broke below our daily level right here. I shorted down to this daily level. And then I tried to long. I longed twice. I actually longed twice, got stopped out twice. So I longed the first time right in here, got stopped out right below this daily level because I put my stop loss below the daily level. We're going to get into that more, guys. We're going to talk about targets, what to expect. I longed again when we got this bounce, okay? I actually got an entry price of like 51.7. And my take profit was set up here at this key resistance, and I got stopped out. But the thing is, guys, and this is something I want to talk about in this video, when we're trading, we need to make sure that we have really great entries so that if we get into a loss, it's not a very significant loss. What I mean by that is this. If we are going to be entering a long, we want to enter right when we get to that strong support level so that we can put a stop loss below the support. And admittedly, I might have put mine a little too high, but we can put our stop loss below the support so that we know if price comes below this level, our trade is invalidated, right? If I'm looking for a bounce off the daily support, I know if price comes below the daily support, like it did right here, then my trade is invalidated. I need to get out of that long. And contrarily, if I am going to short, it makes sense to short right when we drop below this daily support level, because I know if price comes back up here again, my trade is invalidated and I need to get out of that short. This will allow us to keep your losses very small and your gains very large. So the gains that I made from this short yesterday, right, which I was shorting with 3x leverage, so that's about 10%. Okay, and then we compare it to the losses where I enter it 51.7 and get stopped out somewhere down here. That's a 1.5% loss. So we want to make sure that our wins are always, more significant than our losses. And the way we do that is by getting those good entries, using our levels as areas to enter trades and set stop losses. Because if I were to enter a short, let's say right here, I would have to put my stop loss still in the same place, which is above this resistance. Okay, so this is a much more significant loss. If I were to enter a short right here, I would get stopped out. It would be like a 1.5%. If that's 3x, you're talking 4.5%. But if I were to enter right when we come below this line here, then it's a better risk to reward ratio. All right, so let's get into the chat real quick, guys. I want to talk about what's happening. I want to talk about the fact that even though it's surprising, in hindsight, this is exactly what we were waiting for, right? In fact, these exact levels are what we were talking about, a week and a half ago. Right, I'm going to talk about some of my targets, the way I am planning to trade this, which is pretty much just level to level. We're going to talk about the news, guys. We are going to talk about this news, which is probably part of the reason why we are having this kind of price action. My hypothesis about what is going to happen. Let's get into the chat. And what's going on, everybody? What is going on? Shout out to everybody who's in here, all 229 of us. This is going to be a more intimate stream today, y'all, since obviously CryptoFace is streaming. And, he obviously has a much better draw than I do. Shout out to Crypto Journey. May God bless you, Crypto Journey. Yeah, everyone FOMO into the like button because, the news, of course, we have this bearish news for Bitcoin, but we have this bullish news for the Jason Casper like button, which is the Jason Casper like button is now too important to ignore, says Deutsche Bank. Global banking giant Deutsche Bank expects governments to start hoarding Jason Casper's like button by the end of 2021. Guys, this is your only chance to FOMO into my like button. If you wait until 2022, I feel bad for your poor soul. I do. All right, so guys, let's talk about what exactly is happening. Now, this is the sloppy chart that we have been looking at for a very long time now, right? For about 2 weeks. And 2 weeks ago, we thought that when I say we, I thought that we were going to have this cup and handle pattern. And I thought that this cup and handle pattern was going to come up here and then break down below the 55K level, below the 53K level, the $8,000 level, and then I thought we were going to get a nice bounce off of this 51.6 daily level, okay? That's exactly what I thought was going to happen. We're basically talking about how we're just going to trade this level to level, right? These are our support and resistance levels that I have marked out on the chart. And, we talked about this. I have a video right here. We were looking like we might break this daily support right here. And if we did break this daily support at the 55.8 level, our next daily support was right around 52K. And so it's the weekend. You know how surprise dumps happen. So yeah, look, these are the daily levels that we were talking about when we were way up at 61K, give or take, after that surprise weekend pump happened. And, we were saying, like, look, if we break the 55K region, we're going to go down to 54.6, then 53, and then 51 point, around 51.7. These are general zones, right? And so it's not really surprising that we find ourselves at this level, right? And notice what's happening at this level, okay? Like last night, I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I tried to long this bounce, okay? And I should have gotten out when we were up here. My long target was this resistance right here. So I didn't get out. I got stopped out of that long position. And, now that we're here, my next target is about 49K. That is our next level. If Bitcoin is going to continue to go down, our next target is this right here, this 49K level. And if we come back to this cleaner chart here, and we zoom out just a little bit and put on a higher time frame, this is the 5 minute right here. Let's put on a 4 hour time frame. Then we can see that, I don't know why this trend line is right here. If we break below the 49K, 44, 45 region, and then 40,000, and then, the $37,000 region, these are our daily levels. And, we can see just by going back in time and looking at the chart, these levels are areas where, let me turn off Market Cipher A for a second, where price has historically found a sticking point, right? When we come back down to this $49,000 level, this was a support right here. It was a resistance right here. It was a resistance right here. It was a support all in this area. It was resistance for a long time. Remember where we could not hit that $50,000 level for all this time. This level was resistance. So when price is going to retrace, it is going to find sticking points at these areas. That's why we had a reaction right here, right at the 51.6K level. We had such a reaction. Look at these 4 hour candlesticks. 1, 2, 3, 4 bounces. And now, as we're breaking below, this is actually the make it or break it candlestick right here. If we can close, I would say honestly, if we can close an hour candlestick, let's see what happens. Right now we've closed the half hour candlestick. If we retest this and come back down, then that would be like complete confirmation to me, to get into a short down to the 49K level. And I just take it level to level. And another thing I do, guys, is when we're trading like this, this is not really as much of a Market Cipher strategy as much as it is just a support and resistance strategy, but we're still using Market Cipher for confluence, right? We are breaking below this level, and look at what's happening with Market Cipher, okay? On the 30 minute, I mean, we can see a clear downward direction. This wave right here has so much separation. It looks like we could really come down and print another big bottom, even on the 4 hour. I mean, on the 4 hour, it looked like we were finding a resting place right here, but now it looks like this wave is going to come down even more. And what very well may happen is we might form, and this is just a hypothesis, right? But we might form like a lower bottom right here, and this would be the actual bottom of this crash. So yeah, it's not really surprising that we're coming down to these levels. And as a Bitcoin hodler, which I am, okay, it sucks, right? But as a Bitcoin trader, it gives us a lot of opportunity to stack our Bitcoin if you're into stacking Bitcoin, or shorting for USDT if you're into that. So this is what I'm doing right now, guys. I'm currently in a short position. I know I'm jumping the gun a little bit because I don't have 100% confirmation. I didn't get a retest of this line, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm a little bit risky, guys. So it's best if you always wait for a retest. And these are my plans. So let's get back into the chat here. And just want to ask everybody to please FOMO into the like button. Because, CryptoFace wants me to stream with him. Is that true? Yo, CryptoFace, what's going on, man? Yeah, should we head over to CryptoFace's stream? What do you guys think? How could I say no? All right, let's do it. Let's do it, CryptoFace. Let us do it. All right, guys. So I'm going to end this stream. I'm going to head over to CryptoFace. May the Lord bless all of you in Jesus' name. And, yeah. Peace. I guess we'll talk about this later.